son, let me tell you, that's what I miss when I'm in the house. However, I did go on my, okay, this is a couple things. First, love yourself, know yourself, be yourself, change yourself to improve yourself. And it is a process. It can be a pulling, very challenging process. Let me get that out the way. Okay, so yesterday I went on my first orientation. Well, actually, I had the interview yesterday. And I shared with the what would be a challenge for this job, what wouldn't be a challenge for you, so on and so forth. So I said, I have to be honest with you. I said, I do walk with a cane, and for me to be in the field, if you will, that would be very challenging for me. Not knowing my distance, how many stairs, and so on and so forth. So she said, what do you prefer? I said, I prefer to be in an office and let me turn this air off. Sorry. I prefer to be in an office, quiet space. I'm not for drama, and take it from there. So then she said, after we had our little interview, she said, you know what? We have orientation about to start. Now, mind you, there was a lady for me. She came in late. Her interview was for 1 o'clock. She got there 1:24. She said no one told her where it was. She didn't know what it looked like. She didn't know where to go, so on and so forth. So I'm like, I just listened to what she was saying, and then I told her, I told the young lady. She said, about to sneeze. Um, what time is your appointment? I told her 1:30, but I was there at 1:24. I was there really early at that because I had to park in the parking. Oh my gosh, I had to park in the parking garage. That's another story that I'll tell you. So then the interview went very well. The orientation was like, oh my gosh, really? Is it like that? They have so many incentives, and they're going. The other group, they're going to Puerto Rico this weekend. All expense paid by the company. This job does have a company van that they take you to the different locations, and they patrol that area until you complete your enrollment appointments, because you go out to people's houses based upon appointments that they agreed to. Now, they're not in Baltimore City. They're more in Baltimore County where they go right now, and they're all over the place. Their home headquarters is in Canada. And so they got 26 offices. Now they're working for 20. They're going for 30, and they're looking for managers to run some of their offices. I'm like, okay. So then I went to had the orientation, very good. Then she said today they're going to start their meeting at 10:30, and I'm hoping I make it in time. I'm gonna have to park back in the garage again. Until about 11, 12. Then we're going to shadow to see what happens. This is all me doing my investigation to see if this is going to be a good fit for me. I already know the field work is good for the exercise part, but I know my limitations, okay? So I have to look at that. I do enjoy coming outside, the sun, the cool air. My mom said you can just walk around in your community if you need that. And that's true. I really didn't think about that, but that's true. Because usually I'm in the house working. That's why. So I went, parked into the parking garage. Beautiful place. I've been there before. It's downtown, big old executive buildings and stuff like that. Lawyers are in there. And so I paid how much? Look, let me tell you. $14. Can I say that again? $14 for parking for 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours. $14. Paid it. Okay. So then I was talking to one of the ladies, and one of the managers said that it will be validated. The other hiring manager, said no, they do not validate it anymore. So I'm like, okay. So now I'm like, okay, now I need to find a way to figure this part out here. I'm trying to see what would be the best way to go, though. I don't know. Golly gee. See, I was coming a different way the last time. Okay, anyway. So now, back to the finance part of it. Now, we're going to try to break this down in steps, because otherwise it's going to be confusing. All right. So I did a couple things. I did get outside of my comfort zone. I did, and I'm telling you the truth, I fought hard and prayed hard to get out of my house. I got out of the house, okay? Yay! Then I made it to the place. Yay! Talking to my mom the whole way. Oh my gosh. I had to go. Okay, I had to walk to the elevator from in the garage. Then I had to walk up a hill and then around a corner. I haven't done that much walking in a long time, okay? The mask on. I'm about to wheeze. Wheeze, guys. Wheeze. Okay? And I'm on the elevator. This guy get on the elevator. Only two can get in the elevator at a time. Oh, I wish I knew better with my sense of directions. There's some kind of way I can connect. And for some reason, my GPS is not picking up. I don't know why. Saying it's finding the best route. It's been doing that for a while now, so I don't know. Maybe I need to turn it off again. This phone, I don't get it. Yeah, it's not picking me up. So I'm just going to go the way I know. And that would be down that street there. But that's parallel to this one. So can I take this and connect some kind of way? I don't know. Oh gosh, here we go. Never mind. All right, so now that's gonna do it because it's on this street, but it's back that way. I don't know. Born and raised in Baltimore, don't know how to get around. I'm sorry. Anyway, because I basically just stayed in my community. I declare. So anyway, so back to the finance part. Okay. Sorry, guys. This is how my mind is running right now, so bear with me. So anyway, okay, so I paid the $14. So then this morning I was like, maybe I should take a Lyft to see the comparison in prices. For Lyft, and they'll get to me in like 5 minutes, it was almost $19, like 18 something. And they have something called wait and save. I guess that's your when you have other people in the car with you, that kind of service. But I prefer this to do the private car. And then I'm like, okay, so that's 18, that's $19, and that's just one way. Now with the garage, it's $18 all day. So, and that's all day, $18. But I'm commuting 5 days a week. Okay? Granted, yeah, this job you can make whole lot of money. Lots and lots of money. Incentives, $200 cash. You hit the quota that day. I mean, it has all the bells and whistles. But that's a problem for me, this parking thing. And one of the managers was saying there is street parking, meter parking and street parking where it's free, but you got to get there extra early to get in on that. Okay, I'm not extra early. And then not only that, I felt like that's going to just give me extra anxiety coming to work, thinking, oh my gosh, somebody can get my parking spot. And like, I got to get there at the right time, at the right second. And you know, things happens. And then not only that, somebody else probably have labeled that parking spot their parking spot. So they're rushing to get there too, okay? So we got all these people rushing to get to this one parking spot that is really public, but we looking at it like it's private. So I'm going to just go in to the garage again today. Almost $30 in 2 days. Let's just do the math, okay? But since I'm going to go out in the field, I'm going to go ahead and pay the $18 because I prefer for the car to be somewhere safe and, you know, everything is good because I don't know. And we're supposed to get back by 2, but you know how things happen. So I'm going to be on pins and needles if the meter runs out and I'm not going to feed the meter. No, I never got a parking ticket in my life. I was driving, and I'm not trying to start now. Like I always say, control your own money. So you got to control it when it comes to these red light tickets and speeding and parking tickets. You got to control your money. So I'm just going to, I'm going to park in the parking garage, and that's where the car is going to be. Hello, anybody there? It's kind of faded there. How was everyone doing? Let me see if you said anything. Oh, hey, Saray! Oh my gosh, how are you? Salam, I miss you too. It's so long time. Yeah, it is a long time. How are you? Oh my gosh. So yeah, so that's my new endeavors, and I'm not going back to my other job. The way things happen, that's not a job that I feel like I would have a positive career. And to be demoted without a warning or anything, that's just not right. So I'm going to let that job go and pursue. I got some other interviews lined up. Over here. I got some other interviews lined up. And I'm just going to let it go. P.S. Hey, good morning. What's happening? Oh, I'm going on my second orientation for this new job. I have not finalized anything. They haven't finalized anything for me. But what they're doing now is I'm gonna get into the meeting here, and then we're gonna go out in the field, and then we're gonna talk positions, and we're gonna talk pay. I'm being honest within myself, being fully present, body, mind, soul, spirit. I prefer, make sure it's not green, red light. I prefer to work in the office. I'm not one to be out in the fields, going to the appointments, but I would be a good manager or even supervisors for the agents to be there for them if they have a question. That's what I prefer. And to have my own office. So that's where I'm going, and being honest with the situation. You write the vision, make it plain. So that's what I really want. Yeah, that's what I really want. And I want to be able to reward the agents that hit that quota. You can get $200 cash in one day. Like, what? Are you serious? Man. And then the one team, they going to Puerto Rico, all expense paid. They're going this weekend, actually. All expense paid. She was like drinks, hotel, travel, all of that. I was like, wow. I mean, I'm not into the drinking part, but, all expense paid, that's not bad,